What's going on, everybody? It's TheNidien, and it's been a long time since I sat down and did a comm like this. It's been a long time since I even played a first-person shooter, and for all you guys that have been around for a while since beginning my channel, and when I was playing first-person shooters, probably thought I would never pick up a first-person shooter again because I was just simply frustrated with the way first-person shooters were going, the community, and everything else. But I decided that I needed to get a game where I could be a little bit more interactive with you guys, sit down on a weekend, chit-chat, just have a good time, and utilize my friends list that I've added tons and tons of people to for what? I don't know. So we need to utilize that and have some fun. And I seen that most of you guys have been playing Black Ops 2, and I caught a good deal with trading in some games that I've done playthroughs on, and I'm not gonna, play anymore and all that other good stuff. And I ended up paying like $8 for this, and I ended up paying like $8 for Hitman. So even if I do get frustrated and kind of disappointed with this game, I only paid $8 for it, so it's not really that big of a deal. So we'll see where it's going. But so far, so good. I am having a lot of fun with this game. I'm going to get this right out of the bat. We do lose, and the reason why we lose is my team simply sucked. They would not move up to B to save their lives. There's a lot of camping going on. I just never understood it. It was just straight up a bad, non-objective playing team on an objective playlist. And, you get this kind of a lot in Call of Duty. One of those unfortunate things where the people go into the objective-based playlist to kind of prolong the games out and get a higher kill count and all that other good stuff. But it is what it is. I've learned not to get frustrated by it anymore because it's going to happen no matter what you do. Just like people camping and all that good stuff. I can't really tell people how to play the game. I didn't pay for their game, so I can't really tell people how to play it. It does get frustrating. I'm going to be honest, because I just don't see how camping and all that good stuff is any fun. But apparently, it's fun for some people. I even got in, listened to a conversation with a couple guys that were. It must be a Wings of Redemption fan. He was saying it's not camping; it's strategic placement and all this other good stuff. He had a big, long explanation of it, and it just sounded just like the reverberation of the words of Wings of Redemption. I was kind of laughing. It was pretty funny. But either way, I recently hit 700 subscribers, so I want to thank you for all the new people that have come along. I want to thank all the guys that have stuck around, who've been here from the beginning. With my channel has been going in kind of different directions all over the place. And yeah, thanks for sticking around. It's a lot more subscribers than I thought I'd ever have. I know there's all these videos out there that say, oh, if you don't have 1,000 subscribers within your first year, your channel's a failure. But who are they to say what's a failure and what's not? Success is pretty much in the mind of the beholder, and I consider my channel a success no matter what anybody says. And that's just the way it is. If I had one subscriber, that's one more subscriber than I thought I'd ever have. But we're getting back off track. My first impressions of Black Ops 2 is I'm kind of digging the game. I like a lot of the changes that they've made. It's got the same issues that it's always had. It's the peer-to-peer connections pretty much always suck. You're either going to get a good connection or you're going to be a second or two behind everybody. That's just the Call of Duty life, and it's probably never going to change because there was that big push with Black Ops 1 to get dedicated servers, and they still didn't care as far as the community goes to get dedicated servers, so it's probably never going to happen. That big push has kind of died out, and it is what it is. It's what we got to deal with. I know I see a lot of people tweaking their router settings and doing this and doing that. All stuff you shouldn't have to do just for one game. There's no reason why you should have to tweak your router settings for Call of Duty and nothing else on the market. It just doesn't make sense. I'm not going to tweak my router settings. I don't care. My router's fine. It's not your router. It's the game, and it's Treyarch's and Activision servers, and that's it. There is nothing your router settings are going to do to help you out. But either way, I'm really digging the score streaks. I've said it before when I was playing Medal of Honor. I thought Medal of Honor score streak system was the best hands-down kill streak system in the game to date, and I'm glad somebody picked up on that, such as Treyarch, and kind of implemented, because you're not getting spammed with all sorts of crap on a consistent basis over and over and over and over and over again. It's pretty well playing field. The more skilled players are going to get the higher kill score streaks, so on and so forth, and I really like the system. And I'll say it again and again and again, it is the best system out there for kill streak wise, and that's just my opinion, but that's how I feel. The fluidity of the game seems to be a lot better than Black Ops 1. It seems to be a little bit more fast paced. They got a lot more different perks in there, and it just seems to kind of go halfway from the Modern Warfare series to where Black Ops 1 was. It's kind of right in between, right where it belongs. Balancing issues, I haven't seen something where I'm like, oh my god, here we go, you know, this is so unfair, or this is OP, everybody's going to be using this weapon. Everything seems pretty well balanced, and that was one of my major pluses for Black Ops 1, was it was like the most balanced Call of Duty outside of Call of Duty 4 that they had to date. A lot of people wanted that balance, and then once Treyarch balanced the game, they said it was too boring. And then they were crying for something on the lines of Modern Warfare 2, one of the most unbalanced games created ever as far as first-person shooters go. And they got the same exact thing with Modern Warfare 3, and then they wanted to complain about it. So the Call of Duty community is real finicky. They ask for this, they ask for that, they want this, they want that. Then when they get it, they complain about it. It's really weird. And the community really only has themselves to blame as far as some of the situations that you find this game getting into. You asked for it, they gave it to you, and now you're complaining about it. It's really weird. But either way, yeah, we got the kill streaks, we got the balance of the guns. As you can see, I'm going through here and trying to, I think I'm playing with the Type 80, Type 25. I'm not exactly sure what perks I'm running. I'm still going through the growing pains of trying to figure out what's going on here and there as far as all that stuff goes. And I'm trying to figure out the maps. Some of the maps are really weird. That's one thing I don't like about some of the maps. There are so many line of sight issues. Well, not issues. There's just so many lines of sight to different types of flags in the Domination that it makes it like really, really difficult in certain situations, because you can't find that one spot where you can kind of hold down. I mean, there's campers up here, there's campers up there, there's people in this building, there's people in that building, there's every line of sight is all over the place. So, you know, if you get a couple snipers that just post up, you're pretty well screwed as far as getting a flag goes until you can kind of get in there and clear them out. And, you know, it's kind of a plus, and it's kind of not a plus at the same time. It's one of those things. It's really weird. There's a balance between it. I think they went a little bit too far on the wrong side of that balance. But I do like the changes that they've done to Domination. I know a lot of people complain about it. Oh, they did it for the MLG crowd, yada, yada, yada. It's a smaller portion of it. You can't spawn trap. Well, you shouldn't be able to spawn trap in the first place. So if you're complaining about not being able to spawn trap because you flip sides, get over it, because you shouldn't be able to do that anyways. I thought spawn trapping was a horrible, horrible implementation of the way it just was. You shouldn't be able to do that, and I don't know. You know, they're like, well, if you get spawn trapped, that's your own fault. It's just straight bad, and it should never be allowed to happen to begin with. And I'm glad they took it out. You know, that's just it. Deal with it. I have played a little bit of Kill Confirmed, and I've played a couple games of TDM, but nothing too major. But I like the way Domination's set up. You flip sides, you get a little different aspect, because I know a lot of people like just the A side. Oh, I wish, you hear it all the time, I wish we were still coming from A, blah, blah, blah. I wish we were still coming from C either way, because the way the map's laid out. And it kind of flips people up and makes them kind of change their game up a little bit. And you see a lot of videos like that, you know, people, oh, I suck at Black Ops. Black Ops sucks, and then you see the video saying, no, it's you that sucks, it's a different game, you need to kind of come back to reality and learn how to play the game. And that's the way I feel. Look at it as a different game, adjust your play style accordingly, and be done with it as far as that goes. Because I'm having a blast with this game, and I'm not the best person, and I'm going to admit that fully. I pretty much am like a 1.0 player, and that's because I play the objective and throw my body at it a dozen times until I die. I come out negative a lot, but we get the win, and that's, you know, that's my play style. I could care less about my KD ratio, especially in Domination. If I'm playing TDM, obviously, if I'm playing Kill Confirmed, obviously, you're a little bit more worried about your kill to death ratio, because that's, you know, those are based on kill to death ratios and all that other good stuff. So we'll see where it goes. But so far, so good. I'm having a blast with the game, and I'm just trying to figure out the kill streaks, which ones work best for me. If anybody can tell me how to do that, use that stupid Hellfire missile. I see a lot of videos where people are locking on the targets and letting it go. I've tried to, I think I've pushed every single button, and it's never locked onto a target for me with a little blue reticle around it, and I just kind of shoot it off, and it's a complete waste. So I am not using that thing until I figure it out. It's one of those things. I've wasted, I don't know how many Hellfire missiles on absolutely nothing. But I'm digging the lightning strike. I always like the UAV, kind of gives you a sense of direction. And what else did I play with? I played with a couple of them. I got a care package. I've gotten a couple of those boss spray gunners, which was really crazy. People don't like shooting things down in this game, and that's really good for me when I do get something like that. But you can see here the lightning strike. I really dig that one. So far, my first impressions of the game are really good. I really dig the game. You know, the community is never changed. It's still the same. You see all the videos where people say it's the worst Call of Duty to date, and they're going back to Modern Warfare 3, just like everybody said that they would. But you're going to see the most people stick with Call of Duty, and it'll be a good thing if they bring the MLG back. Modern Warfare 3, they didn't really want to deal with it at all, which is beyond me, because it's huge. So that's what I got for you guys today. As always, keep your heads up. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Peace.